Okay, so if you've purchased a exporting version of our license, here's the instructions on how to export and label in Orchestrate 4.0. Now we have a whole separate tab for exporting, and this is actually where we will go in, and the first thing we're going to do is click on, make sure you have, if you're treating both upper and lower, just make sure that you have both upper and lower jaws visible. I'm going to click on hole, and that is going to then do a final hole filling to the teeth, because if you remember in our collision detection video, we do not fill in the holes in between the teeth until just before 3D printing. And so when you click on the hole filling, that will actually fill in the holes. It will make the teeth solid watertight meshes for eventual 3D printing, as well as it does fill in, if there's very large undercuts, it does do some slight filling in of the undercuts. Then if you happen to see any areas that occasionally a tooth will turn yellow at a certain surface, usually on the lingual, if you see that, simply click on fix and click on that tooth, and that will run a secondary set of algorithms to optimize that particular tooth mesh for 3D printing. Then just before exporting is when we will do the labeling. So to label, make sure that you are in setup 0 for both upper and lower, and then click on the label tool and put in the initials. We'll just put in TC for test case. Click on update text, and now click on the center of whichever tooth you'd like to actually do the labeling on, and then click on the upper arch and center it up just a little bit, and then click on OK. And so you don't need to label the lower and then label the upper. You can do them both at the same time, and then just click on OK. And then that, you can see now, has labeled both upper and lower, and has labeled every single interval. Then to export, you're going to simply right click on the you have to click on the drop down menu here actually, and then right click on the this line here, export setups, and that'll bring up the directory so you can direct where you'd like those to go to. Now if you want to export all of them, it's only going to export what you have checked. Okay, it'll only export what you have checked. Then you also will have the ability to, if you click on prefix, that will then grab the name of the file and automatically label it. If you click on rotate jaws, then it will, depending on printer, but for most 3D printers, it'll rotate the upper and lower arches to the right or the correct orientation for printing. Okay, and that is it for the labeling and exporting for 3D printing. Thank you.